Guys, how we doing? Today I want to show you the Feilun FT009. I picked this up off the market for £10. I did a little video with it last week, posted it online. I've had a few people asking me about it, can it be modified, all that kind of jazz. So, you know I don't like doing reviews because I don't feel like I know enough about RC to give you an honest review, and as I've only used this once I certainly can't give you an in-depth review, but I just want to give you my first opinions on what I think of this. Now, first boat I've ever bought, and I do like it. I think it's awesome. So I'm just going to get into it a bit more now and show you what it's got. So you have this little catch on the top here. Pull that out, that takes off that first bit of shell. Now, I don't know if you can see them. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 little clips here that you just twist. Voila, that pops off. Inside we have a 540 brushed motor. We run on a 2-cell LiPo, which is about somewhere. I will show you that shortly. It's on a weird little connector. It looks like a Tamiya, but it's smaller than a Tamiya, so it's a little bit different, but the batteries are easy to come by. There's the battery. It's is that the right way? Yeah, 7.4 volt, 1500 milliamps, 2-cell little LiPo. But yeah, it's not too much of a problem because, as I say, you could just put a Dean's connector on there and put your own LiPos on there, but you can pick them batteries up on eBay for next to now, so they're really easily accessible, so it's not really an issue. So yeah, on I'll let you have a good look at the insides anyway. That's your servo at the top there, your battery pack, your battery tray, that velcros in, which is nice, keeps it nice and secure. Got the motor here. One thing I really did like is you see this coil around the motor, and what that does is it takes water, while you're using it, takes water in through that hole, puts it around the motor, and then pushes it up and out the back. So that keeps your motor cool by just using the water whatever you're in. So yeah, that's the inside. The only thing I did notice, now I did buy this second hand, like I said, I got it off the market. I don't know if you can see down there, there's a lot, what it looks like silicone, like white gunk in there. I don't know whether that's meant to be there or whether someone else has put that in there. I'm not sure, but it hasn't caused no problems or anything. I'm guessing your receiver's under here. You do have a couple of screws around the boat, one up here, one down there, that you can pop the top off. So I'm guessing your receiver's in there. So yeah, the inside, I'd call it hobby grade, you know. I imagine you can repair bits, take bits out, replace bits, whatever you need to do. Yeah, on the back, all these are metal. Propellers are plastic. That's all plastic, but the actual shafts, we'll call them shafts, are all metal. That's your little pin going to your servo there, that's metal as well. So that's all good. Another thing I like about this boat is it can't be used out of water. It won't let you. It has two little metal points there, and when they hit the water, that's what makes the boats kick in. So it will not work when you've got it in. So if you've got one of these, you're testing it out of water, wondering why it isn't working, it's because you haven't got it in water. You need to have it in water. It's also self-righting. So if, I mean, I couldn't get it to flip. I was trying to, I couldn't get it to do it. But if you do flip it over, it does self-right just by putting it in reverse, then going forward, flip itself straight back over. And I'm guessing it knows about that by another 2 little electrical points there. I'm guessing that's what they do. I don't know for definite. That's just a guess. Anything else? I'll show you the transmitter quickly. That's your transmitter. I mean, it is a bit plasticky, a bit. Doesn't sound great, that does it, but it does the job. It's nice and heavy. Got your trims and stuff on there, your little flashy lights and whatnot. Shiny. Shows you when it's connected. Takes 6 AA's, I believe. I think it's 6. I'm pretty sure it's 6. 6 AA's in there, and range on it's great. So that's just a quick overview on the boat. Now, what I like about it is brand new. You're looking at between about £30 to £50 on eBay and other sites. That's what I've seen it for. Luckily, I paid a tenner for it, as I keep on saying, buzzing with that purchase. And it's fast. It's fast enough as a starter boat. If you've seen my other video, you'll see how fast it is. It can turn on a pinpoint, really nippy, really hard to flip in still water. I mean, I haven't used it in the sea like other people do, but I just used it on a fishing lake, and I couldn't flip it at all. So although it does self-right itself anyway, couldn't get it to flip anyway, so it wasn't really an issue. Like I say, nice and fast, and battery life seems good as well. I ran it for about 10 minutes, and with me never using a Burt before, I didn't know if there was any kind of, you know, beeping noise or any kind of alert that had let me know that my battery was running low, and I got a bit nervous about my battery just stopping in the middle of the lake and me having no way of getting it back. So I ran it for about 8-9 minutes and then took it out of the water, but at no point did it lose speed or anything, so I was really happy with the overall performance. Bad point, and this did do my head in for a while, to the point I thought I'd been sold a dud Burt, and that was the initial thing of getting the Burt connected to the transmitter. Now if you look online, like I did, trying to figure out how the hell you do it, there's plenty of people complaining about this. It literally took me about half an hour. I had it in the bath. I'm disconnecting the battery, connecting the battery, disconnecting the battery, turning it off and on, turning that off and on, like turning the transmitter off and on, you know, just really getting frustrated with it. And then out of nowhere it just connected. I can't remember what I did, but it somehow just connected. And since then, it hasn't been bad. And the way I connect it now, if you're having troubles, the way I connect it now, or the way I connected it on when I was using it on the fishing lake, was I put the battery in, put all the top on and everything, and then the moment it hits the water, so obviously then metal points are connecting, I quickly turned the receiver on. I give it about 10-15 seconds and then it just kicked in, and it's done that every time. Don't kick in straight away, so don't be disappointed if it doesn't. It did take about 10-15 seconds to kick in, but fingers crossed I ain't had any more issues with it. I have only used it twice on that fishing lake. I was away for a weekend, took it with me, used it a couple of times. Both times it did connect and it was alright. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I don't know what else more to say about it. If you have any questions, anything you think I've missed out, please ask me in the comments. I'm going to leave a link to the cheapest option for this Burt I can find down below. I'll also leave a link to my other video showing this Burt, or you can just go to my previous video because it was the last one I did. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for that. So Feilun FT009 2.4 GHz 540 motor, really fun. But if you're thinking about getting one to start out, getting your kids one, something like that, this is a great one. Another quick feature, it does have a rubber stopper on the front, so you don't, you know what I mean, if you ram it into something, you have got a little bit of protection as well. So great little starter, but I'd recommend this. I'd happily let my kids have a go with this, and they're only young, so yeah, check it out. Cheers for watching. If you like what you see, hit subscribe, hit that like button, leave some comments. I want to hear from you guys as always. Any more questions, anything like that, just let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. See you later.